Hey guys, I'm back and I'm back with the best and worst of the Platinum record box sets. Oh, look, I forgot to add record in between Platinum and box. Oh well, we're just gonna continue. Yeah, I'm not gonna redo this. But yeah, we're gonna do what I promised you guys. We did this on the drunk BG, the shots BG. I reviewed and gave you guys what I thought was the best and worst of that, that BG, the box sets featured for it, and I'm gonna do the same thing for this one. The next one, I don't know. I don't plan on buying the boxes for that, and I don't know if I don't own the cards or use them. I don't know whether or not I can really voice my opinion. But these cards I do own, so I'm definitely gonna do one here. Whether or not I continue doing it, if I don't have the cards, I don't know. You guys will have to let me know whether or not I should, do what I think is the best or worst, even so I don't have the cards. But this one, we're gonna go ahead and do this. Before I get started, though, just know these are my point of view, my opinions. You guys are more than welcome to disagree with any of my picks. Just leave a comment. Of course, there's sometimes I will overlook some cards. Some, again, I'm just going by how they work in my card deck. Some cards may work with yours and may prove to be more useful than I think they are. So yeah, go ahead and you're more than welcome to disagree with me, and just leave in the comments what your thoughts are on certain cards that I said were the best or the worst. But yeah, let's get started with this. And the first box of the 4 boxes was Pan Flute box. All right, Pan Flute box came with these 3 pre combos, and that's the ones that I'm actually gonna base the boxes off of, the pre combos, because the item cards, they do rotate from box to box, so it makes no sense to overview or tell you guys what I think of all the cards in there. And the ones that make these boxes special are the pre combos. And this Pan Flute box came with Pan Flute Stewie, Pan Flute Brian, and DJ Buttercup. Yes, Buttercup. So yeah, this Pan Flute Stewie does have 3 skills, has that Recover 11, has that Bomb 7, and has that Leech 12. Pretty solid skills, except for that Recover. But you guys already know my opinions on Recover and Boost. Now, as far as the stats goes, he has 9 attack, and then it has 54 HP, an incredible amount of HP, very high. Trying to think of any other card that has HP this high, and I'm thinking that Bobby, Powder Puff, Bobby, does have, I think his HP goes in the 50s. But yeah, this Pan Flute Stewie, pretty good card. Now Pan Flute Brian, his 3 skills, has Payback 8, and then has that Boost 8 and Heal All 3. Not too bad of a card, especially because of his stats. He has a good amount of attack at 14 and has 35 HP. An okay amount of HP for an epic pre-combo. And now DJ Buttercup has only 2 skills, has that Cheer All 4, but it's only for musical units, and he has that good amount of punch at 9. As far as stats goes, 9 for attack, an okay amount of attack, but a very good amount of HP at 44. Now this is the Pan Flute box, and these are the 3 cards that were included in it. Now the next box, the second box that made an appearance during this BGA, was Dance Squad box. Now the legendary pre-combo was Super Dance Squad, and yeah, this is a nice card right here. Actually, you end up getting 3 of these cards. Comes with 3 skills, has that Sturdy 9, has that Cheer All 4, which is universal. When I say universal, all friendly units, so that's nice to see. And then he has that good amount of Craze at 7. As far as stats goes, he does have a good amount of attack at 12 and a pretty good HP at 45. Now the next card is Summer Lovin'. Yeah, Summer Lovin'. Hey, it's Tony Zuko. Yeah, it's Tony is Stan dressed as Tony Zuko from Greece. and Francine as Sandy. But it does come with shield all four. It's only for musical units, but it's not too bad. And then it has a good amount of gas at 11. As far as stats goes, 10 for attack and 46 HP, a great amount of HP. And now the next card is Castanet Zoidberg. Now this card comes with 3 skills, 10 heal, 12 cripple, and 11 jab. Pretty good set of skills right there. And then his stats: 11 attack and 39 HP. Attack is pretty decent, and HP is pretty good. Now the third box in this box set, BG, was Red Rodriguez. Yeah, Dances with Girls box. Red Rodriguez was a legendary pre-combo, and this Red Rodriguez 2 reel comes with 2 skills, cheer 12, great amount of cheer, but it's only for musical units, and he has that high punch 11. Now his attack stat is very impressive at 19, one of the highest attack stats I've seen on a card. And as far as HP goes, I guess it kind of balances out because his HP is pretty low and one of the lowest I've seen on a legendary pre-combo, and it's at 35. Now the next card is Girls Being Girls. Yes, Jean being a girl. Now this card comes with 3 skills, recover 9 and cripple all 4, and then craze 6. Good amount of craze. Yeah, those 2 skills alone, that cripple all 4 and that craze, very impressive. And then he has pretty decent stats: 13 for attack, good amount of attack, and then 39 HP, which is pretty good for a epic pre-combo. Now the third card is Dances with Dogs. This card comes with 2 skills, 10 sturdy and then 11 shield, but it's only for King of the Hill cards. Stat wise, stats is pretty good, at 13 attack, so that's pretty decent amount of attack, good amount of attack actually. And then he has 42 HP, good amount of HP. And now the last and final box, in the current box right now that's in the shop, Mona Goes Down box. Now this box comes with Mona, of course. I am Mona, and yes, very yeah, this card can really fool you, because if you take a look at it, it looks nice, looks sweet. Yeah, Tina looks elegant in that dress. Very nice card art, but then man, it's a total opposite though. It's a beast. Yeah, it is a beastly card, because it does have this 2 very outstanding skills: 14 leech, and then has that crazy 8. Yeah, crazed 8 skill. And then it has 2 the skills are great, but the stats are also impressive. 14 for attack and then 46 for HP. So I can't say anything bad about this card. Very good card, good skills and good stats. Now the next card is Roger Goes Down, and this card right here comes with 3 solid skills, 13 HP, 13 heal, great amount of HP recovered with this, and then it has that jab 12 and a good amount of bomb at bomb 6. As far as stats go, decent amount of attack at 11 and a great amount of HP at 46. Now the next and last card of the box sets is Arlen's Men's Choir. Now this one does have come with 3 great skills. Motivate 6. It's not tied to trait or TV show. It's strictly universal, so that's pretty nice to see. And then it has that payback 9, a good amount of payback, in that leech 11, a great amount of leech. And then the stats are pretty impressive too. Well, I don't want to say too impressive. They kind of, I guess, balance themselves out, just like Red Rodriguez. A great amount of attack at 16, but a very low amount of HP at 32. But I think that leech 11 really helps it stay alive, as long as the card attacking it is not at 40 or 60. But yeah, Arlen's Men's Choir, not too bad of a card. Now these were the cards. These were the cards from the 4 boxes. So I'm gonna reveal to you guys what I think were the best and the worst. And we'll start with the legendaries, legendary pre-combos. So here we go. Best and worst. All right, the best one was I Am Mona, and of course that's what I feel is the best. And then the worst one was Pan Flute Stewie. Now, before I start talking about the best and the worst, I will say that Super Dance Squad, I think was a great card. But again, he is dependent on when you get it and when you use them. Very great first card drop, or second card drop, or sometimes third. But you really don't want to use this card really late. Really want to start, use this card as early as you can, so you can build up that craze. At the same time, you need it up front in order for all the cards following it to benefit from the cheer. And it's because of the way Kong sets up cheer. It only goes to the right, so any cards to the left of it, in front of it, will not benefit at all from this cheer all. So I think that what kind of takes points away from the card. And then Red Rodriguez 2 Real is also a great card. I think it's an incredible offensive card, for offense, just damage dealing. But again, it's very limited of placement. You have to place it, because of the cheer, in front of cards you want to benefit from that cheer 12. Setting him up late kind of hurts the card. He's great also for first card drop, second card drop. Really benefits especially if you got a lot of cards that do damage, high amount of attack stats also, because when you boost it with that cheer, they will really destroy a lot of cards. But again, he's pretty limited also, because the 2 skills, cheer and punch, are random skills, so you never know who will receive it. So that also takes points away from him. Now, the reason why I picked I Am Mona as the best card is because of the 2 skills that it has are very simple yet very deadly. A great combination. Not only that leech ties in with her high 46 HP, and that craze also ties in with that good start attack stat at 14. Basically, after the first turn, you're already at 22 attack stat. Then that's incredible. Not only that leech, like I said, ties in with the high HP. So basically, as long as she's not receiving more than 14, she'll be able to just keep coming back. And she really benefited from this platinum record BGE that allowed her to get 9 shield. And also another reason why I picked this I Am Mona, she is definitely a card that you could carry over into the future BGEs with, and throw her in any card deck, because of these 2 skills just being dependent on just this card alone. No different than like Wingnut Leela or other cards that are just great regardless. Like Time for Hard Liquor is a great card. Even a lot of people still use that card even with this musical trait BGE going on, and I find this I Am Mona will be in that same position. You will still see her even when this musical trait BGE is over. Great card. It was great enough for me to buy the box twice. So why did I pick Pan Flute Stewie as the worst? I'll explain the reasons why. The Recover. I am not a fan of Recover or Boost at all. When it comes to skills that require you to activate it, that requires another action from you, I don't like it at all. I think cards with skills should be able to activate without you doing anything. And what I mean by that is I shouldn't have to it shouldn't depend on me creating a combo. It hurts, especially if you have a card deck filled with nothing but pre-combos. it really makes this recover very useless, and won't ever activate at all throughout the match. And not only that, why give a card with a super high HP at 54 recover? It really makes no sense at all. That's why whoever designed the skills on this card, it designed this card in general. I'm scratching my head trying to think what was going through their heads when they were creating this. Giving a card with 54, I'll say again, high 54, a recover 11, that's pretty nuts. If anything, they should have gave it boost. Boost would have made more sense because of the attack stat is at a low 9. Now, another reason why I picked this card as the worst one is because, as you know, during this BG, this Platinum Record BG going on, a lot of the musical cards did receive shield. You know, cards like the Super Dance Squad received 9 shield, and they also had 9 sturdy, which gave it 18 points of to be able to negate 18 points of damage, physical damage. Now, how would Pan Flute even be able to activate Bomb 7 or his Leech 12 to keep him alive, because he has no sturdy, only has the shield from the BG? How will he keep this card alive if it cannot even activate 2 of its core skills, Bomb 7 and Leech 12? Because in order for you to activate Leech and Bomb, you have to be able to do at least 1 point damage. If you're not able to do 1 point damage, those 2 skills, they won't activate. And so, well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure whether Bomb activates or not, but I do know Leech, he won't be able to leech, absorb HP unless he's able to do 1 point damage. And I think that's what really hurts him, because he has only 9 attack stat, and there's no way to boost it unless you put a card like Heavy Metal Haley next to him to boost it up. And again, it requires you to do something for it to activate some of its skills. And that's why I picked him as the worst one. It looked impressive at first when the box came out. I do have enough to quad fuse 2 of them. I have 1 quad fuse maxed already, and right now he's sitting bench. Yeah, he's sitting bench right now, and he wants to be in my card deck, but I won't let him. Yeah, he's not performing great at all. And whenever I face card decks that do have him, I actually look forward. I'm happy that he showed up, because I can now build up my craze against him, because he won't be doing nothing. Yeah, not with that low 9 attack. Very easy to cripple him to 0 also, because he only has 9. Now let's move on to the best and worst epics, the epic pre-combos. And I know in the previous one I did pick 2 of the best, best cards. This time I only picked 1, though I will tell you which one was right there, right behind it, or basically tied with it. But I did pick Girls Being Girls as the best one. And the second one, I'll say this one that was pretty close, or could be a toss-up, flipping a coin on could be the best one, is Roger Goes Down. But I had to pick Girls Being Girls, and the main reason why, and it's of course I just took away points from Pamphlet Stewie because he had the recover 9. This card right here, Girls Being Girls, I don't care about that recover 9. What makes this card great is the simple fact it has cripple all 4 with craze 6. This is basically anally defaced. Yeah, this is the Bob combo, and I love that Bob combo. Yeah, and what's, I guess, one thing to note too is this is Gene. This is Bob's son. So in a way, yeah, his cripple all and his craze is just, I guess, a little bit lower in skill points than Bob's combo. But then again, Bob's combo is a combo, and they will always have higher skill points. But still, I'm very impressed by those 2 skills alone. That recover to me is just a bonus. It'll be handy if you are running a card deck full of combos, creating combos. But even without it, It makes this card is still great. And he does come with 13 attack, which is a good amount of attack, and that HP is pretty decent too at 39. I just I love those two skills. I love the combination of those two skills. And again, it's annually defaced. So if you love that card, yeah, here's a pre-combo version of it. Now, Roger Goes Down. I did think that that was great, and I think it was just right up there. I was close to picking that instead. And the reason why is, again, he has that high 13 HP, heal. A great amount of HP recovered from it. And then it does have that Bomb 6, which is also helpful because he has a high 46 HP, so he will be lasting a good while. And then not only that, and again, I'm pretty sure Bomb only activates when you do 1 point damage. Well, chances are he will always do 1 point damage. Why? Because he has Jab 12. So it really helps out his 11 attack stat. I think overall that Roger Goes Down is a pretty good card. And now one right next to him, I guess if you want to pick a third card, I guess third place, it would be Constanet Zoidberg. Another healer, has that jab just like Roger Goes Down, so it will be doing damage to cards regardless of whether they have shield or sturdy. But he has that high cripple 12, which I think is an incredible amount of cripple. Really could, really put a card out of out of action for a turn. A very good card. Now, Summer Lovin' was not too bad. Shield All 4 is pretty impressive with that Gas 11. And the way I look at Shield All 4 is basically kind of like Heal, so you could look at Shield All 4 like Heal, because it does prevent, 4 points damage in their HP because of it. And, Arlen's Men's Choir is also a great card, but I think what hurt this card is because it has that 32 HP, very low, can sometimes be easily taken out in 2 turns. And then DJ Buttercup, I think what hurts this card is the same reason why Stewie is hurting, because of that low 9 attack. Really can't do much damage against this musical BGE going on. Every card has shield, so if anything, he does have that cheer all 4, but it's only for musical units. And then he has that punch 9, which is a random attack to sometimes cards you don't even want to hit. And then we have Pan Flute Brian, which I think is not too bad. Has that high 14 attack, he has that heal all 3, and has that payback 8. But there's nothing really about this card that really stands out. I think that's one of the reasons why I didn't pick that card. Nothing outstanding about it. Again, I picked this Girls Being Girls. Very same reason why I picked that I Am Mona. Because, again, just like I Am Mona, this is a card that can be basically used moving forward after this Platinum Record BGE is over. It's a card that you can continually use in other card decks, mainly because of the 2 skills being so useful, very useful. Now, as the worst card, the one that I picked was Dances with Dogs. Reason why I picked this one is because I think in the overview I explained why. Because even so, it has that 10 sturdy, it has that shield 11 that is very limited. As you can, if you looked at all the cards, there is only one card that can benefit from that shield 11, and that's Arlen's Men's Choir. Try to name a couple more cards that can benefit from it. None really. It's though it's similar to Trash Can Drunk. Understand, shots. During the Drunk BGE, there was a handful of King of the Hill drunk cards that benefited from that Shield 11 from Trash Can Drunk. For this BGE, Dances with Dogs, none really benefit from it. And not only that, it really limits the cards that can make use of that shield. And even so, his stats are not too bad. If you lay him out, lay this card out, he's basically nothing but a meat shield, just taking damage and not really doing nothing, probably throwing out a random 4 punch, and that's about it. doesn't do anything else. Just a placeholder, just a card to throw down and just take a couple damage for you before it's taken out. And that's the main reason why I picked it as the worst. Now, I know some will disagree with me with my picks as far as, which were the best and which one's the worst, and that's perfectly fine. And just know that when I say worst, I'm not saying it's the worst card ever made. No, not the worst card. Drunk Chris is the reigning champion of the worst card ever made. I'm saying worst card out of all the cards it's grouped with. So out of all these cards, this is the one that's the worst one. Not the worst card ever made. I'm not saying Dances with Dogs is a terrible card. I'm just comparing it to the cards next to it. No different than this Pan Flute Stewie. Comparing it to these other three, this Pan Flute Stewie is the worst one of the four. So of course, don't I went too advanced. We might as well take a look at it. Don't take what my opinions or what I say as far as my picks go too hard. Don't take it. It's just my point of view of this of the cards of what I feel. In a lot of times I think of how they work with me. Obviously, cards will work differently with other people's card decks. So again, I welcome you guys to disagree. Leave it in the comments. I'll reply to it. Maybe I'll bring it up in another upload. But those are my picks for the cards. Now I'm gonna pick the boxes, and you guys already saw it right here. I think Mona Going Down is the best box out of the bunch, and the reason why I picked that and not a Dance Squad box or Dances with Girls box. Even so, I did pick Girls Being Girls being the best epic pre-combo. I picked Mona Going Down because all three cards are not tied to any TV show or any trait. They're not tied to musical trait. All three cards can be thrown in future, any card decks. Even when we go to Athletic, you can still use Arlen's Men's Choir. You could still use Roger Goes Down. You could still use I Am Mona. Versus like Super Dance Squad. That one. You have Summer Lovin', which is only good for the Shield All is only good for musical units. So that limits that card. That pretty much, and same thing with Dances with Girls. It comes with Dances with Dogs, which again I mentioned it limits it to only King of the Hill to benefit from that shield. But the reason why I picked Pan Flute Stewie as the worst one, none of the cards in here, including DJ Buttercup, including Pan Flute Brian, and including Pan Flute Stewie, stand out. Nothing in that card box, in that box set says, wow, I'm an incredible box. You need to buy me. You need to buy me 3 times. I have yet to see someone running 4 Pan Flute Stewies. I do see some people running 2 of them. Me, I only have one of them quad fuse maxed out, and that was enough for me to test them out to know I don't see myself quad fusing my other Pan Flute Stewie. And to be honest, I'll be honest with you guys, and I'll confess, I recycled my quad fuse, one of my quad fuse DJ Buttercups and one of my quad fuse Pan Flute Brians, because I already have a full set of full 25 card deck of musical cards, and I didn't see myself ever using a second Pan Flute Brian and a DJ Buttercup. That pretty much tells you how I feel about this box. Not very impressive. I almost regret even purchasing or buying out that box set, and that's why I pick it as the worst. Again, this is it. These are my picks, and again, you guys are more than welcome to disagree with me. That's fine. Maybe you guys will change my opinions. I know the last time I did this for the Drunk BG, I know a couple people did leave comments when I picked Drunk at Work as the worst one, and I listened to them. and then in the end, I did agree with I did agree with them, and I end up changing my opinions on which one I thought was the worst one out of all the drunk cards. So yeah, if you guys disagree with me, just leave it in the comments. But these are my picks, and yeah, let's end this at 30 minutes. Woo, very long upload. I thought I'd finish this in 15. Yeah, I guess not. But yeah, to my subscribers, old, new, and current, yeah, I really appreciate you guys. Thanks for the views, and yeah, I'll see you guys again in my next upload. All right, guys.